Hi everybody, it's the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, and today I'm going to talk about the fifth chapter in Paul W.S. Anderson's zombie-slaying saga, Resident Evil Retribution. Well, I guess you can't really talk about a sequel unless you talk about the rest in the series, so I'll tell you what I think. Well, the first Resident Evil was definitely the best in the series, and it's definitely one of the stronger video game adaptations, though, given the competition, that is not saying much. Second one, more of the same, I guess. Not great, not terrible. Third one, still more of the same. Fourth one is probably the weakest in the series, to tell the truth. I mean, the 3D in that movie was impressive, but the rest was just kind of standard. Now this one, I like it a little better than the other sequels, but I don't like it as much as the first one. Well, what's the story? It starts off immediately where the fourth one left off, so if you haven't seen that one, you have to before the season, otherwise you're going to be confused as hell. In fact, you have to see all the movies before you see this one, otherwise you'll be like, what? I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, Alice is captured by the Umbrella Corporation, taken to their main base somewhere in Siberia or someplace, where apparently they're running these really kind of confusing tests where they clone people and like put them in like controlled zombie experiments. In fact, one of the clones is Rain, Michelle Rodriguez from the first movie. And that leads to actually there's two Rains, one nice and the other, well, the badass Rain we all love and remember. And it's kind of funny to see them play off like the two people interact with them in different ways. That's kind of nice. How was the 3D? Well, I didn't see it in 3D, so just get that out of the way right now. Sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Anyway, so how was the movie overall? Well, it does introduce some characters from the game, like Ada Wong and Leon Kennedy, but they didn't bring back Chris and Claire Redfield. I mean, they're kind of disappear from the beginning of the movie. They don't really explain what happened to them, but maybe they're saving that for the sequel. Well, it's Paul W.S. Anderson, so that's not surprising. So, how's the acting? Well, Milla Jovovich does well as ever. She's been playing this role for over 10 years now, so she should be used to it. Sienna Guillory comes back as Jill Valentine. She's okay. It's kind of cool to see her play a villain for most of the movie. We also get this little girl actor who turns out to be Alice's daughter. Long story. Well, she's the daughter of one of Alice's clones, I should say. And she's not that bad an actress. She's kind of funny. She's cute. She serves as a nice little emotional tie to the audience. And the other characters were alright, I guess. Not really given anything spectacular to do. How was the action? Well, the action was actually pretty good. I mean, say what you want about Paul W.S. Anderson's character or plot writing, but he can deliver with action sequences. You have to give him credit for that. So, yeah, overall, Resident Evil Retribution, it's okay. It's a decent entry in the series. It's a little better than the fourth movie, but not quite as good as the first three. And I've heard rumors that the next movie, if this one makes enough money, will be the last in the series, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, if we come to it. So overall, Resident Evil Retribution is a fun ride. If you just want to see zombie killing and don't really care much about plot or with a little bit of character thrown in, this is your movie. If you want something on the level of like the old George Romero movies or even the Zack Snyder's remake of Dawn of the Dead, this is not for you. If you want something intelligent, if you just want a big, fun action extravaganza, this is for you. So, action buffs are welcome. Everyone else, well, I'll let you decide. I'm the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. Goodbye.